the Titleist Tour Van to find out how they help prepare the PGA Tour's top pros for each tournament.
One of the first things I do when I see one of our staff brand ambassadors, especially Bobby Gates, is I come check the equipment to see where things are. Check for centeredness of contact, check the setting, check the loft, the screw, and it could be as simple as regripping their entire set. It could be changing lofts and lies. It could be working on a backup set of irons or a new driver. How have the results been with the 913 D2? We look down the road with them about what they want to accomplish and how we can help them achieve those goals. Recently, we had a weather delay on a Tuesday on the PGA Tour. And what happens for us is that's when the players come visit the tour van. We could have 6 players, 6 caddies in our office area, and that's when they start to discuss their needs, their wants, their likes, their dislikes. But we treat that as a dugout situation. We talk, we joke a little bit, we have a good time, but we want them to be comfortable in our dugout, which is their dugout. So we really try to treat them as a team and a family and help them prepare for each week of competition. We also work with them on the off weeks when they're home with their teacher, their sports psychologist, their workout person, thinking about what will help them play better when they come back out on tour. So we really try to be as involved as necessary to help them perform their best each week.
So we're going to come in Monday morning early. I'm going to look at the field list and kind of get an idea of what we're up against for the week. On a typical week, we're looking at approximately 150 wedges in play, which is about 40 to 42% of the count. So it's going to keep us pretty occupied. My focus out here is to do just Vokey wedges for Titleist and to make sure that each player out here has what they need to get through the turf properly, play the course the way they want to, and hopefully shoot some low scores. After Wednesday, we usually head back to our homes. I live in Carlsbad. So when I go back home, I'm actually preparing for the following week. So I take 2 or 3 days just to kind of get my things together, some of the promises that I've made on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and just get ready to go to the next event and take care of the guys there. Typically, everybody's different. You get a lot of requests for grip changes, lofts, and lies, but if you get somebody who needs something specific, like a polishing difference, we'll typically get on the chipping green of the practice area. We'll hit out of the bunkers in the rough around the greens, just get an idea of what bottom is going to be best for them for the conditions of the course. And then I'll take those wedges in. We'll adjust them basically on the grinding wheels, lofts and lies. I might even change bounces or even models just to get a better idea of what feels right and what sounds right for each player. If you haven't been inside the van before, there are 2 sections for general assembly. You have 1 section for putters and 1 section for wedges. This is kind of where I spend most of my time if I'm not out there on the golf course. But we carry a lot of stock. Because of how popular we are out here on the PGA Tour, we make sure that we have everything that we need each week. If I don't have it, I'll have it shipped in if I need to, but I typically will keep at least 3 of each model in 4 different finishes. Sometimes you'll get a guy or a player who will say, I like my wedge, but I really want to do some different things with it, things that we can't do out here, where I need to go back to the factory, I need to custom polish it, make sure that it's right. And then I might bring out 2 or 3 samples. The next week, we'll test them there and get a better idea of what we need to do. It's pretty busy out here. I had a player yesterday who came to me and said, just things don't feel right. We talked about it, we hit some shots, and we realized that the bottoms that he had too much bounce, too much camber. And so after doing some grinding and a little bit of testing, he came back and said, that's totally different from what I had before. I'm really pleased, and it's giving me the result that I want. So you get those things all the time. Everybody's a little different. Some guys struggle, but my week-to-weeks out here are very, very busy. I'm always running back and forth doing a bunch of